Good evening. Happy New Year. Happy 2019. Kicking off some great things here. Once again, New Year. Same show with a bigger and better attitude. I go by the name of Terrell Thomas. You're tuned in right now to Live Hip Hop Daily. And these Urban Times present Sideline Stories. And as always, I'm joined by some great gentlemen right here. Craig Armstrong in the building. Brandon Trish. How y'all brothers doing today?
How you doing, brother? Nice to see you. This brother messed up already. 2019.
Man, listen.
Dang.
New Year, same me.
It's been great. Good to see everybody. I mean, we see...
Water. Hey, clean this godliness, my brother. Clean this godliness.
Hey, sure.
What we got? We got the iPad getting drunk over here.
Oh man, iPad drinking already.
Somebody got to.
Well, we got a great show lined up here today. We're gonna talk about some few things in the NBA, NFL, sneaker news, and of course, we'll talk about the national championships. We're gonna start off with some NBA action. We're gonna start off with some NBA action today. Conversation that's been going on throughout the sporting realm for the past few days now. Now, as we know, I appreciate shout out to our man Izzy is in the building one time. I gotta get my iPad electronics.
New Year, we got set designers.
We got set designers, boy. We got a whole everything, boy. Product placements, everything, boy.
The budget is gone up.
I'm trying to tell you.
We're gonna also keep you, ladies and gentlemen, up to date. A few games taking place in the NBA right now. Of course, Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors are back in San Antonio taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And later on tonight, we have MVP candidate James Harden going up against the NBA champ Golden State Warriors. So we'll keep you guys up to date, ladies and gentlemen, up to date on what's going on there. A gentleman out on the West Coast from Akron, Ohio. Some folk know him as the King. Some folk know him as the Principal.
Or the GOAT.
He's been
go with this talk.
He's taking his talents from Cleveland to South Beach, back to Cleveland, and now he's in LA. And he has some pretty interesting things to say recently.
Great vacations.
About his legacy, his dynasty in the NBA, and how when he beat the 73-9 Golden State Warriors in the 2016
that was a record,
NBA
right?
Finals. It was a regular season record. It certainly was. I think though, in those 73 wins, I think Draymond Green was out there in those 73 wins. I don't think he was suspended. I don't think he was suspended or nothing like that.
Hey, man.
But LeBron spoke on that victory, cementing him in history as the greatest of all time, the greatest basketball player of all time. And I mean, that's drawn debate from the daycares to the barbershops.
What are we debating?
So, as you can see, Craig's stance already. We're going to have a little dialogue and a little debate where we joined also our man H in the building, as always, EP James. Founder, doing H it real
James.
big.
H. James. That's what that man is, H. James.
Gentlemen, I'll give my spill in a little bit. I'm going to have a sip to this one. Is LeBron James the GOAT?
Would you like to go first? I'm pretty sure everybody knows. I'm just going to say yep.
No, he's not. He's not the GOAT. I mean, okay, he beat the 73-9 Warriors. Okay. 3-6 in the finals. I mean, that's all we got to say about that.
What's the best team Jordan ever beat in the finals?
64-win Jazz. Yeah, 64-win Jazz.
64-win Jazz.
He beat a 60-win Orlando Magic team that year, too.
Okay, that's right. Oh.
That's cool.
Penny and Shaq.
Yep.
And
Nick Anderson.
And they also beat the Knicks too in the realm. Okay.
Y'all giving me a whole lot of big men. I don't remember
big
none
man,
of them.
John Starks,
I don't remember none of them.
John Starks.
I mean, he beat a lot of.
How many of them Hall of Famers? John Starks and Allen Houston.
How many Hall of Famers are on the Indiana Pacers? Or on the
how many Hall of Famers did LeBron beat? Let's put it like this.
Let's talk about Hall of Famers.
How many Hall of Famers did LeBron stop getting the ring? Let's put it like that.
Stop getting the ring?
Stop. Like, they didn't get a chance to get the ring at all. They collection's full of statues, rings, trophies, and all this. But they don't have that one coveted thing. I can give you a long laundry list of people Jordan's, stopped from getting championships.
Give me the guards.
Guards? Yeah. Stockton, Peyton, Clyde Drexler. He stopped him. He got it, but he stopped him when he played him. Who else? Who else was a guard then? I need some more people.
We threw Penny out there.
Penny, Penny too.
Y'all give me a whole lot of people who we know is not stopping Jordan anyway.
I mean, he stopped him. I mean, also all the Hall of Famers he stopped too. Dominique never got a ring. Sean Kemp never got a ring.
The Atlanta Hawks organization stopped Dominique from getting a ring.
I mean, yeah, but they traded him at the end of the trade deadline. We're not gonna talk about that. They're not topic of conversation.
I'm just saying. Y'all giving me a whole lot of Sean Kemps and Shaqs.
I mean, these are Hall of Famers. Who has LeBron James stopped from
great.
Who has LeBron stopped from getting a ring in his era?
I had to go back and think about it, but
It's nothing to think about because his peers have rings. Matter of fact, I think he went to South Beach to learn how to get a ring.
He stopped Russ. Stop James Harden.
But they're still playing, so they're not. I mean,
exactly. We can't have that argument.
Okay, well, he stopped.
We don't know if any of them going to be in the Hall of Fame. Because
at
the time when he stopped Derrick Rose on pace to become a Hall of Famer.
Derrick Rose gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Derrick Rose gonna be a Hall of Famer.
He's gonna be a Hall of
Famer.
You think so? Yeah. You're not gonna have a league MVP and not be a Hall of Famer. Like that's not gonna happen.
I mean, just because you win one MVP don't mean you're gonna be a Hall
You're
of Famer.
the youngest player in NBA history to win the Hall of Fame. I mean,
so if I go out and I get in the best shape of my life, go get an MVP, I'm gonna get in the Hall of Fame.
Not now.
No, not now. But you know,
I'm just
He
saying.
was like 19.
he was 20, 21.
That's why I say.
And now he has a whole Derrick Rose rule because of him.
That's why I say he was on pace to become one. I don't know if he'd become one now.
He's probably gonna win 6 men, possibly. I didn't say he was. So possibly. Don't give me a look. I know Lou's still balling.
No, Derrick Rose in a discussion. Most improved in 6 man.
Most improved 6 men.
Oh, I definitely give him most improved. For sure.
But we talking about LeBron James and his GOAT comment. And his
like
listen, hold on. Jordan took the Bulls to the finals, right? That third ring, right? How many games they win that year?
The third time they won.
Third ring. How many games they win? Like what was like 50 something, wasn't it?
Maybe 56.
Like 56. Then he retired. You know. Then the next year they won 55 games without him. What the Cavs doing this year? After going to the finals,
they had no Kyrie. They had
what did they name last year? Last year,
the team.
Last year,
what about
they lost one person.
They lost
and gained Colin Sexton.
That was this
time
year.
Definitely changed.
That was this year.
Time definitely changed. And also, you don't have the coach like Phil Jackson and Larry Drew.
When's the last time LeBron had a coach like Phil Jackson?
He's supposed to.
Who was his best coach? Mike Brown? The assistant coach?
Yeah, Spo was his best coach.
Was he?
Spo then Lou.
What has Spo done without
what you mean?
They still made the playoffs.
Without the big three.
They made the playoffs.
They still been making noise. And
they haven't fell off.
His roster has been very limited down.
I absolutely believe
he's been getting the best out of it. Spo a good coach.
He's a good. I like
He's not Phil Jackson. I'll give you that, but he's damn sure a good coach.
Okay, I'm just saying
he's top 5 coach in the NBA.
Listen, coach, top 5 NBA today.
Eric Spoelstra.
They're supposed to.
I'm bugging.
And also Jordan also played this. Jordan also didn't handpick his teammates either.
They gonna make the playoffs this year. He didn't make the playoffs.
Jordan
should have made it last year.
He didn't have to.
So what you saying? I handpicked my team, so of course when I leave, all of them be trash too.
They went and got him Scotty, and they went and got him Rodman, and then they went and got
free agent. That's it. Everybody else was drafted on the Bulls team.
Okay, then they went and got Kukoc, and then they got
drafted
Steve Kerr. And like all these players who are known as great players. When's the last time the Cavaliers went out there and got somebody and they were like, "Oh, this is what D Wade when he was 47."
That's the Cavaliers' fault.
That's the Cavaliers' fault.
That front office has been trashed the whole time he's been there.
And some people didn't want to play with LeBron. Like, let's just call it spade.
A lot of people didn't want to go to Cleveland either.
A lot of people didn't want to play with Kobe either.
Like Kobe got 5 rings. We're not talking about
also playing in LA too.
Kobe also played with Shaq. Shaq won him 3 of them rings.
Yeah, he didn't do that though. He didn't do that. He played his part.
He played his part.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Shaq was
the MVP played his part.
He played his part.
We're not going to talk about that because Shaq averaged 38 a game.
Listen,
and Kobe was averaging 35. So like that thing. No, 3 points more.
So what
do you mean?
We're not talking about that right now.
No, we're gonna talk about that briefly because cats get carried away.
That's
like
crazy because who's the second best player LeBron had? What, Kyrie?
And Kyrie's a future Hall of Famer who was averaging 30 something in the finals.
They both had 40.
That's fine. That's fine.
And that's
for the simple fact.
And that wasn't the second best player. He played with Dwayne Wade in his prime, who won him a few.
Dwayne Wade. Ooh, no.
Wade was in his prime.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Let's not do
what? D-Wade started falling off that fourth year.
No, D-Wade started falling off after that first year.
No, nah.
I
give
how many games did he miss?
How many games? Both of them missed. They ain't played 82 games. Neither one of them. LeBron played 82 games once his whole career. That was last year.
Okay. But D-Wade is out, knee problems. D-Wade is out. He got meniscus tears.
LeBron out right now. So let's see. Like
LeBron 34 years old.
And your point being?
Jordan was 34. He was still winning championships.
Jordan was 34 with the Wizards. I don't want to hear that.
No, he was 38. He was 37 with the Wizards.
He was 37 with the Wizards.
37. Well, no, he's 38, 39. Because 40 is still playing.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was 34 winning a championship still. What we not talking about? Oh, we all talking about that, aren't we?
34 beating old ass Karl Malone.
Give me 2 points to why you feel LeBron is the GOAT.
Okay, 1. 73-9 Warriors. They
Flawed.
lost 3-1. Okay.
Flawed. It is. That was a
No, I'm
1. 2. Jordan wouldn't have taken half those teams LeBron dragged to the finals. Excuse me. He wouldn't have taken any of them to the finals.
Okay, I don't agree, but I want to your point because you still haven't been able to let me know who LeBron beat on his road to glory on this proclaimed road to glory.
Y'all just named me Hall of Famers. All these people haven't retired yet. I don't know who's gonna be Hall of Famers. I don't know who Paul George is gonna be at the end of his career. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Paul George, the Raptors, Kyle Lowry, and DeMar DeRozan not going to the Hall of Fame. I don't care. They're not going to the Hall of Fame. Not at all. So who else?
You can't tell me.
Isaiah Thomas.
You can't tell me DeMar DeRozan wasn't better than Allen Houston.
Allen Houston was a bad man.
I don't know.
Detroit, Allen Houston, and New York Knicks,
me,
Allen Houston, it was a
bad
bad
man. Allen
man.
Houston in his prime.
Allen Houston in his prime might be better than DeMar DeRozan in his prime. He definitely got him.
Y'all tripping.
Hey, he's from New York. He's supposed to be better than Allen Houston.
Y'all tripping.
That boy from Manhattan. I'm not Manhattan. That boy from Maine or something.
Y'all
That man
tripping.
That
Y'all
man
talking
tripping.
about? Y'all telling me about Allen Houston and Patrick Ewing with bum legs and all that? Man, I don't want y'all.
And y'all telling us about Miles Turner.
I didn't say anything about Miles Turner.
You said the Pacers.
Well, I was talking about them when they had David West, who was a champion with the Warriors, and Roy Hibbert when he was actually valuable.
Roy Hibbert, baby,
George Hill when he was in his
mop.
prime.
He was the
Lance Stevens
MVP.
was
He was the most valuable mop player. That boy was on the floor forever, all the time. Roy Hibbert.
Hey,
he made All-Star team twice.
Why he?
So is Brook Lopez.
Hey, Brook balling right now.
He is set for Klay Thompson right now. He's set for Klay Thompson right now.
We're not gonna disrespect Klay like that.
I mean, that nigga hitting 7 threes a game. And man, looking like Klay Thompson.
Listen, man,
old and slow.
Saying,
and also, Jordan never claimed himself to be the GOAT.
I don't care.
But we just know that.
I don't care.
We know that. Okay.
You think you know that. That's your opinion.
Right. It's my opinion.
That is your opinion.
It's the opinion of a lot of goddamn people who know.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, a lot of fools.
Wait, help me with this. How many game sevens?
How
many game sevens Jordan ever played in the finals?
I don't know.
None.
You said how many games?
Game sevens.
Oh, game sevens
in the finals
because he played against teams who wasn't even worthy of them being there.
No, they were because the game they won against the Jazz had a better record.
Okay.
And who hit the last shot?
They all listen. LeBron is going to the finals with not having the best record a lot of times. So all that record stuff is ass.
We had somebody into the freight. This boy had to face on somebody. What?
He need backup. This
man added people in the town about it.
Exactly. We gonna put him in the box right here.
We gonna add a guest to the show tonight because I'm hearing this. They got 5 points to why LeBron is the GOAT. So
I like to hear this.
So we gonna welcome my cousin in from Philadelphia, Keith Jones, aka Keith James, LeBron's other son and whatnot.
I love it.
And he's tuned in right now, and he's saying that he got 5 reasons. So please give us your 5 reasons, good sir. I'm gonna put the phone closer to the mic so you can be heard.
You do that. Make sure everybody listens.
We can hear you.
So number 1, we're gonna start with degree of difficulty.
Oh my god.
Can we start there?
You just list your reasons.
Degree of difficulties.
The Spurs team he beat would have beat all the teams Jordan beat.
Lies.
Right. Number 2, the outside world and influences and everything that's going on with the NBA is a lot harder now to
Stop it.
Now the microscope. Hey, I mean it's life. I mean
They had nothing to do with basketball.
Boston during the '93 finals, he had a tan and all that. Like he was doing whatever he wanted to do out there. That never got reported to that. Plus his teammates in practice. That never got reported. Now that'd be the first thing on ESPN.
What's your 3rd point? That's 2 down the drain.
Oh man, here we go. And the 3rd is just the landscape of the league. It's a lot more. It's a lot better players.
You not helping me, bro.
The league is washed down.
Your points right now are not. They're not.
It's not sufficing. It's
they're
not standing.
Not giving LeBron.
So did Jordan ever beat a 70-win team?
He didn't have to. Did Jordan ever call the league and get Charles Barkley suspended?
Because Charles never put himself in that position.
We are. If y'all gonna throw out there the fact that he beat the Warriors, we gotta speak on how he beat the Warriors.
My thing is, y'all talk about one game. You mean to tell me a 73-19 can't win you one game out of 3?
No, the whole momentum shifted. I said that.
Oh, y'all talk about momentum.
Momentum shifted.
Oh.
The Warriors beat him the year before. He was down his 2 All-Stars. They wasn't playing. Took him to 6.
All right. So okay, you do that. The 73-win team, and he's 0-2 against the current team right now. So.
We gotta get the second best player in the league because we can't do that with this man.
And he's 0-2 against him. And he's 0-2 against him. So what we talking about?
Who's 0-2 against
we appreciate you calling in and tuning in. We appreciate you. We go.
Yeah, Kyrie 1 year against.
Peace and blessings.
No.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
The Warriors had no top 5 draft picks. Not like that's key.
So they not top 5 players because they not top 5 draft picks.
At that time, they wasn't. At that time.
Oh man, you know what? Next time
they
y'all tripping.
When you playing with the Kevin Love,
top 5 draft picks. So what you trying to tell me? J.R. Smith better than Klay Thompson?
No,
he's drafted higher.
No, I'm not.
He wasn't. No, he wasn't. JR was not drafted higher than Klay Thompson.
No, JR wasn't drafted, but I'm saying JR.
My bad.
Nobody. Klay Thompson was drafted late in the draft. So was
the first round. So
was Draymond Green. Kyrie Irving, the number 1 overall. Kyrie Irving, the number 1 overall pick.
Okay.
Kevin Love was a number 3 overall pick. LeBron was a number 1 overall pick. And then that's why they went and got him. They needed they needed that type of talent. Them other cats made it. Them other cats.
LeBron and Kyrie Irving is not a good matchup.
Thank you.
It wasn't.
It's not.
So what you telling me? So Steph and Kyrie don't cancel out?
They don't really. Not really. Kyrie is a better player than Steph Curry. Steph is just a greater assassin.
Steph is a unanimous MVP.
He was. I mean, he was. A lot of that was
a 2-time MVP.
A lot of that because he's Del Curry's son. They've been watching him grow up. Kyrie Irving's a better player than Steph Curry. He has more tools. I'll put it like that. He don't utilize his tools as well as Steph Curry.
What does Kyrie led a team to?
Nothing. He don't.
The lottery
in the finals.
Oh no. He won a championship for Cleveland. Cleveland, this is for you. That was from Kyrie. That was a FedEx copy from Kyrie.
What Kyrie do in the first 2 games?
We didn't need it.
40.
The first 2?
The first 2, yes.
Kyrie didn't get 40 till he got 41. When LeBron got 41.
Man, yo.
No, that
35. Kyrie was man. Please pull up. Man, we don't care about this game right now. Please pull this up. Because Kyrie was averaging 35 plus the whole series. But aside that, the 2 biggest plays in the game 7, we're talking about that. The 2 biggest plays in game 7 was not made by LeBron. If it wasn't for JR making Iguodala adjust his shot, the block never happens.
So y'all gonna say because JR got in the way.
It is a team, so we're not gonna give Kyrie. We're not gonna give LeBron.
Yo, hold on, wait a minute. So LeBron having a 30-point triple double.
We're not talking about that. I mean,
in game 7.
And shot.
Y'all talking to me about one shot.
Listen, y'all
talking to me about one
shot though. If we all watched them finals, Kyrie was scoring the ball at ease anytime he felt like it. He was balling. That shot was the icing on the cake.
Okay, so since he did that.
Wait, pull up this.
Hold on, what would he do without LeBron's 41, and then 30 something?
Hey, wait, pull up this. Hey, do you think LeBron would have made a shot like that?
I don't know.
I mean, you're LeBron.
You think Kyrie would have made that block?
LeBron neither one of these.
You answering me questions about shit. What you mean?
Who knows?
All right, I am gonna break it down to y'all like this and let it be known. In that final series, LeBron James scored a total of 208 points.
Kyrie had how many?
190.
Whoop D.
LeBron scored
how many
a
assists
small
Kyrie
18 more
How
points.
many assists Kyrie had? How many rebounds he had?
It means that Steph Curry can't handle LeBron and Kyrie Irving by himself.
He wasn't by himself. So he won 73 by himself? Is that what y'all telling me? He won 73. He won 73 games by himself.
Two key players that won them 73 games was out though. Bogey got injured. Draymond was out, so we can't keep saying it wasn't. LeBron didn't beat the 73 win team. He beat the Golden State Warriors. Yes, he did.
Okay,
he beat the Warriors.
He lost to him the year before that, right?
He beat the Warriors.
It's like Dragon Ball.
But he didn't beat the 73-9 Golden State Warriors.
Which is two Super Saiyans versus one regular.
One unanimous MVP. So you got Goku and Vegeta versus Broly. What you want?
No, what I'm saying is Steph Curry is the only Super Saiyan on the Warriors.
Okay.
Super Saiyan, I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying?
This,
now
listen,
that KD is there, it's both of them.
Listen, this is real life right now.
It was Kyrie
and
versus,
what I'm saying,
Kyrie versus LeBron.
Kyrie. All right.
So I mean, we gonna let it be. You feel LeBron is the GOAT right now. I don't feel like LeBron is the GOAT. I feel like Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. If I'm really honest with you, gentlemen, if I'm honest, talent wise, I feel Kobe Bryant is the greatest player of all time. The reason I feel Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time is because of the collective that is Michael Jordan. I feel like, one, we celebrate players like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. We celebrate individual stars because of Michael Jordan. He set that tone. We walk around in Kyrie's and phone posit pennies and LeBron's and Kobe's because Michael Jordan made it so that players can have signature shoes. We drink Gatorade or Powerade, or Kobe has body armor because Michael Jordan.
So you telling me about off the field?
But that matters. People, some people.
I mean, we talking off the field.
Some people.
He's the greatest because he set the blueprint.
That's what I'm saying. You can't be better. You can't be better than the blueprint. It's like LeBron's a fantastic player. He's damn sure one of the greatest players we've ever seen.
He's a great stat stuffer too.
But no one will be better than Michael Jordan.
No, it's true. LeBron's a great stat stuffer.
No one will ever be able to touch Jordan to me because of all these other factors.
That's great.
Michael Jordan had fucking Space Jam. LeBron about to have Space Jam too.
Because it's the blueprint.
But
you acting like LeBron can't have his own shit.
That's like you saying you built the first.
That's circumstance. So I don't know.
After that, it's gonna be.
But he didn't just bake the building. He set the building. He made the whole block. He set so many different buildings. The sneaker building, the endorsement building. Like Jordan set these. You know what I'm saying? These players get paid now because Jordan was getting fucked back in the day and didn't get his biggest. Like these things came from Jordan.
Okay, and players are now getting their.
LeBron wanted to be Jordan. Like niggas can't. Everybody growing up.
Iverson.
No. He started saying that after people. He wore number 23. He did all these things because of Jordan.
He also said in the interview in high school, he wanted to be his own man.
No. Once people start pointing that out, then he wanted to be AI. Then he was like, nah, my man.
You can't have role models.
You supposed to, but you want to be me, you can't be better than me. Like sorry.
That's okay when your idols become your rivals. That's just what happens.
But they not his rivals.
Listen.
Like Jordan, but like this, like Jordan said, put it blunt. We can't really say that because he never said he was the GOAT. We say that. But he said if he says that, that's putting disrespect on Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, and people like that. You take people's games, Dr. J, all the time people. So Jordan never said he's the GOAT. We just say that he's the GOAT because what he did. But there's a difference of me saying I'm the great one series, maybe the greatest player of all time. But we're not going. We get everything else I did.
Jordan wouldn't have did it, so that's all good.
But I don't believe that argument because Jordan would have done it. Like Jordan.
How do you know?
Same as LeBron. There's specific things we don't know, but LeBron didn't go up against any caliber star and made me be like Jordan couldn't have beat him. Jordan could have beat that Pacer team. Jordan could have beat DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry. Like
LeBron could have beat them Knicks. LeBron could have beat the Pacers.
LeBron don't like to get physical, and these teams was getting physical back in the day.
That's because this is the era he grew up in. If LeBron grew up in 1985, he probably would be a different cat.
Maybe not.
You talk about mentality. Mentality is about your surroundings.
The NBA is salted now.
Well, that's because Jordan wanted to go to the cup and he was getting his ass fucked up by the Pistons, and so they had to change the rules. That's why they went.
No, because people got tired.
The NBA wanted Michael Jordan to win.
And the NBA wanted LeBron to win in Cleveland. They wanted they no player ever in NBA history has been suspended in the NBA Finals.
No player. Well, he shouldn't have put himself in that situation.
No.
How many technicals did he have?
He didn't.
What's the rule?
But he didn't get a technical game.
Have technicals been given after games before?
Not seldomly, not in the NBA Finals, and not in the NBA Finals. No,
have technicals
not during the finals.
I'm talking about NBA games. Have technicals been upgraded? Have they been given out in NBA basketball?
They've been upgraded.
In National Basketball
They've been
Association
upgraded.
games.
They've been rescinded. It may have been 3 times in NBA history where a player was given a technical after the game.
So it's happened, right?
Wait.
So how many technicals did Draymond have before that?
He needed one more.
So Draymond put himself in the situation.
He didn't put himself in a situation.
So
a nigga put his balls on his head.
Hold on.
Draymond got up and pushed him and walked away.
If I go out, if I know I got 2 strikes and I go out and pistol whip somebody, I put my.
He didn't pistol whip a nigga. He didn't pistol whip that man.
No.
He got that man up off him.
And somebody said, "Oh, I want to press charges." Now you going away for your 3rd strike. You put yourself in that situation.
He didn't pistol whip that man.
You should have got them 2 strikes before that, right?
Look, man.
Officer, he just beat me up. Get him out of here, please, or I don't know if I can play anymore.
Listen, and you know what we would say as a society? He shouldn't have hit him.
Shouldn't have. But put it like this: this is just no question. If Draymond Green doesn't get suspended, does LeBron win that series? There's no.
We'll never know.
Right. Well,
But we can't. Come on, like
we'll never know because
we'll
never know because Draymond got himself suspended.
What do you believe?
What do you believe? Do y'all believe that?
it's possible. It's possible.
First of all, they were losing Game 5, so you know.
You will never know.
We just know that was BS.
All I know, he was there for Game 6 and 7.
He was there for Game 6 without Andrew Bogut.
I know he was there with Game
so the 73 win
I
team still wasn't intact.
Remains still.
He was there for 6 and 7.
Just call it what it is.
You mean your opinion still remains?
Jordan still the GOAT. There we go. We gonna keep it moving and talk a little current NBA. We're not gonna talk about the fake GOAT, LeBron James. We're gonna talk a little bit about James Harden, who's been on a recent tear.
He's on a first name basis.
He's currently NBA MVP.
He's on first name basis with all these referees.
Like he said. Stop following me.
What? Hold up.
James Harden go and trip over.
Hold up. Now James Harden said he's going after the MVP again. This is MVP. It's something that he gotta have.
Go get you a chip.
Yeah.
Is he the MVP right now? Is he current?
Right now, man. Boy's averaging 40 a game. You can't say nothing about it. 40 and with a triple dub, pretty much. So
he putting the numbers up.
If you want for this boy balling right now, Houston be stank. Like they be almost bad as the Hawks.
Well,
if James want to put the numbers, he's putting up right now. He's on the 05, 06 Kobe tier where he had Smush Parker.
Oh, that's just disrespectful.
No, he is though. He actually in the same amount of games where Kobe.
Think about it.
In the 10 game stretch where Kobe put up 50, 50, and 50, James Harden has scored 7 more points than Kobe in like that 10 in a similar stretch.
Kobe has Smush Parker. James has PJ Tucker. Kobe had Lamar. Was Lamar on that team? I think Lamar was on that team. He has Clint Capella.
Clint actually pretty good.
Yeah, but he has to get all his points from James throwing lobs to him. So you know what I'm saying. And getting off his rebounds.
If you can't stop it.
I mean, right? You can't stop it. I'm not hating. But James is balling.
He balling.
But like,
is he MVP balling?
I mean, right now, if the season starts today,
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you can't not get somebody with MVP to average 38 a game.
I mean, we're gonna talk about another MVP candidate in a few. We're talking about another. No. We're gonna. Joel's not an MVP candidate. He is in the eyes of some. If
JJ Redick.
Exactly. Low key, actually, I ain't gonna say you can make an argument for JJ, but JJ is probably the second most important player on that team, though. He's the only one that creates space.
So back to James Harden because we talking this buffoonery and.
He's important to y'all. He's appointed to 6.
I'm a Laker fan, dog. What are you talking about?
Oh, now you're a Laker fan.
All right, he's appointed to the East Coast team. How about that? He's appointed
You know
to
what?
the Eastern Conference team.
James Harden, yes, he would.
He'll be
If we
MVP.
stopped it today, he would win MVP.
I mean, but hey, everybody get mad about the foul calls for James. I mean, hey, great the fouls. You know how to get buckets.
See, but the only problem is when he goes to the playoffs and they don't call those
Yeah,
fouls.
and
Now
that's-
he's not.
I mean, that's the only downfall. That's the only thing I hate.
because they're gonna let him play in the playoffs, and you
that's
can't
what
go
I
out
hate.
there flopping from 30 feet away and expect to get three free
Now,
throws.
but sometimes sometimes he actually does get fouled.
He has a reputation for
But,
faking.
but sometimes you
gotta
The,
stop flopping.
the finesse king.
The flopping king.
I ain't gonna say the flopping king. That's only one person flopping king. That's right, D-Box. But this current state, yeah, I can say that.
Hey, new age.
But hey, it helps. Get me to the line, get y'all in foul
Listen,
trouble.
it help you get to the playoffs and lose.
We don't know what can happen right now. Everybody kind of vulnerable right now.
They not going nowhere.
They not going nowhere. That's for certain.
I didn't say they're gonna win. I'm saying everybody's vulnerable right now.
So speaking of everyone being vulnerable, the West is wide open right now. It's about a game. It's anywhere between a game and 3 games for about 6 teams in the Western Conference that are currently separating them from first place.
The Lakers stink
Last
right now.
night, the Los Angeles Lakers had a big game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Russell Westbrook, Paul George did their thing. Paul George more so did his thing. He, of course, being a Palmdale native, a Southern California native, he was booed by Laker fans throughout the game last night.
Why y'all mad? Because he didn't come sign with y'all.
I mean, he said he was coming. So I mean, hey, that's a whole nother topic.
He wanted to go.
He said he was coming. It's not like that. He said he wanted to come.
It's not like he was. It's not like he was just on like their wish list. Like they were like, oh, he said I want to go to LA.
If that's the case, they should have made a move for him.
No, why? If you tell me if you tell me you coming, I don't need to make a move.
That's
for
why,
you.
because the same reason why
But
the
you
Clippers
never
think they
know.
won't try Kawhi to come there. You go somewhere else, you fall. You might fall in love. But what I always say about Paul George, what was his thing?
He a country boy.
Exactly.
And I mean that's showing right now. But the Lakers got to make some type of moves. And it was funny because last night
during
the end of the game, we saw Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka, Magic Johnson,
and
LeBron James all in the tunnel watching the
Three
game
Musketeers.
together. And no one appeared to be happy. The Lakers were winning the game for a large. There was a close game throughout most of the matchup yesterday. But Oklahoma City was able to pick up a win in the fourth quarter. Trade deadline is coming right up. Kuz did get hurt. He did get hurt. But it gave other players an opportunity. Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram. It gave Cass the kind of chance to step up.
If you get rid of anybody, I think it's B.I.
So do the Lakers need to make trades before the trade deadline?
Yes.
If somebody will take me an even swap for B.I. and maybe a pick, yeah.
Because
If you can get you another wing, like if the Wizards will somehow,
Then they
they
gonna
probably
blow it up.
won't now.
they're gonna blow it up now.
But if they will somehow take like B.I. and KCP and a pick for Bradley Beal, I say the Lakers should do it.
First of all, the Lakers might be one of the worst free throw shooting teams I've ever seen in my life.
My God.
When they put them stats up, all them niggas are trash. I mean, except for KCP, all them fools is trash. Bron is 64%. Lonzo Ball is 12%. Josh Hart is 9%. I was like,
disrespect out here.
I mean, it's true.
What they practicing?
Nothing.
They practicing
Layups. Handshakes.
What's the drill?
All this. They handshake with LeBron. You know you got handshake with LeBron.
They practice the 3-man weave all practice. That's it.
And lands on the air guitar with him on the side. So that's what
Russell Westbrook gave him a taste of his own medicine yesterday.
He did. But it would have been better if Russell would have been the one that made the shot. And then
Yeah, it would have been. But Russ was.
That's like my man knock you out.
I mean, that happens though.
Russ was real out here being like Ezel from Friday.
But the thing is also,
we got a little breaking news. Of course, the Spurs did go on to beat the Toronto Raptors tonight.
Listen,
DeMar DeRozan got his revenge. His first career triple-double.
Finna get up out of there. It's gonna be because of one man, Kyle Lowry. They're gonna get to the playoffs, and Kyle Lowry gonna look like Kyle Lowry in the playoffs.
Oh, it's gonna be
and
stank.
Kawhi gonna be like, "What you? Who you? You wasn't here 3 weeks ago." No, I can't do this. That's what's
Kawhi
Kawhi.
going to the Clippers. They've been saying that. Who?
Sixers versus Toronto Eastern Conference
I mean, I can
Finals.
see that.
The invitational to the Western, whoever gonna beat,
Invitation to lose in the finals.
Exactly.
Invitation to be in second place.
So you got Bradley Beal possibly coming over if possible.
They need that.
They need somebody who can stretch that floor. Because just watching the pitiful.
What does B.I. do?
He's still finding himself out there.
Like, what does he do?
He can Euro.
He's a scorer.
He can Euro from
where?
Supposed to be
From
mid-range.
from 12 feet.
I'm on the floor that he's calling him B.I. I kept saying B.I. and I was like,
That's his name,
Yeah,
Brand. That's his nickname.
He's on
That's
my
his nickname,
side,
though,
too.
Brand.
Yeah,
That's
B.I.
his
He keeps
nickname.
saying B.I.
But
I had to be
was-
like, hold up, who's
I'm
B.I.?
lazy. I don't feel like saying the whole name.
But that was one jumper he shot, and that thing you could hit the brick through the TV. Like it was that loud. I was like, good Lord, the Lakers.
I don't know.
Offense is trash.
I don't know if he's. I can't even say streaky. He's just like he won't even have a game where I'm just like, oh man. It's more or less he'll have like a quarter and a half where I'm just like, okay, I see it.
He falls too much of the I'm here, I'm not here, I'm here, I'm not here. Too much in the game for me because that's why.
Like
I guess
like
that personality, that Joe Johnson kind of personality, like he'll be kind of sleep a little bit, then wake up, then be sleep again. You know, Joe's my guy.
And you trying to figure out why he got a max contract?
Do y'all think they put LeBron in the skybox so he can have a different type of different view? He can kind of look.
But they
down.
weren't even in the sky. They
Not,
weren't.
the I saw them in pictures of them in like up high.
He wouldn't see them for a
the little
second.
bird's eye view. Like
I
let
mean-
me get a little look and see how they look from up here.
As
we make these trades.
Close.
Listen,
That ain't gonna do nothing different.
LeBron probably had the cup with him, so it don't matter.
LeBron been on the cups the whole game.
This is water. Leave me alone.
I'm not talking about, I'm saying people know.
me.
People watch us. The people watch us. They know what we doing over here.
Hey.
Well, not 2019 clean body out.
Listen, my birthday Tuesday. I'm saving up.
But yeah, the Cavs. I mean, not the Cavs. What's the team? The Lakers. They just about as bad as the Cavs without
Don't
LeBron.
respect them like that.
What? Why not?
Because Kuzma better than anybody LeBron had on the Cavs since Kyrie.
Yo, and what makes LeBron the greatest because Jordan didn't have to go and his teams wasn't as bad as LeBron's.
Do you not see what Jordan was playing with before he got there?
He didn't go to the finals.
Yo, Jordan not the greatest. We not even.
Did you see what the team was when he got drafted there?
He didn't go
Orlando
to the
Woodridge,
Hey,
Charles
go to the
Oakley, and I
finals.
can't name nobody else on that team.
LeBron took his
And they didn't go to
bullshit
the
team
finals.
to the
But-
finals.
So what I'm saying is, who?
Who knew who Scottie Pippen was? Just like that. Nobody knows. He went to Central Arkansas. Who knew who Scottie Pippen was?
Bro, who the Lakers gonna get at the trade deadline?
Us.
We can't do nothing for him but cover the game. Straight up.
Well, we can kill. Hey, y'all need some more media people out there. Come on, holler at us. We'll take a trip out to Florida. LA.
Honestly, Melo looking good.
I've been saying go get Melo. Somebody. Melo. Chris Bosh.
No, Melo need to go to Philly.
I don't want to play with LeBron.
Huh?
LeBron don't want to play with Melo.
Melo ain't trying to hear nothing.
So
He not gonna take LeBron saying nothing.
we're gonna see how that turns out. We'll continue to see how that unfolds. We're gonna talk a little bit about the game that just took place that we gave the breaking news for. The San Antonio Spurs pick up a big 125-107 win against the Toronto Raptors. DeMar DeRozan picked up his first career triple-double.
How shocking
He
is
dropped
that?
21 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 assists against his former team.
So you're saying it was personal?
Oh, it was definitely personal out there.
It'd be real personal a few weeks when we
Now-
go to Toronto.
It was not a shy night for Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard had a pretty good night, 21 points, 8 for 13 shooting from the field, but it wasn't enough. Kyle Lowry wasn't in action tonight.
Valanciunas ain't playing.
What do you think about Kawhi's return home? He was booed pretty much every time he touched the
He
ball.
got booed every day. That boy got booed, boy. They were hating.
Hey, they should.
Why?
He wanted out. Nobody wants out of San Antonio. They're the machine.
I mean, but you also, you don't throw me under the bus either. Questioning my injury and stuff like that. Tony Parker come out there and said, I had the same injury. It was 100 times worse than that. It's your body, brother.
You're right. That's your little bitty man.
Yeah, exactly.
Body.
And exactly. So how you gonna crush that man?
You right.
And so, and Kawhi, he's the best player on the team.
Hey,
So if it wasn't for Zaza, and
listen.
also like this, if it wasn't for Zaza undercutting,
listen, we're not even gonna get into Zaza.
that's
but
what, you know what I'm saying, undercutting
listen.
Kawhi. We never know what happened in that series.
San Antonio,
They won 6. They lost 6.
the fan base, they go off Pop. So if Pop is saying Kawhi was our best player, but he wasn't the leader, or I don't know if he's really as hurt as or you got to ask him because I don't know. Like so,
Oh, yeah,
the
I
fan
know,
base
yeah.
they're just going off of that. So
Off of what Pop
they're
said,
just
Pop
they're hurt
chose
right
narrative.
now. They're hurt right now because they don't look like the Spurs of old. So and they're blaming him.
Yeah, I mean, also it's the Spurs. Like they're not claiming for no superstar. They got to get the homegrown people outside of LaMarcus Aldridge. What were the big free agents?
No big free agents.
No big free agents going to San Antonio.
They're not going there on purpose.
They ain't going on there for all. I mean,
Well, you might have like the Powells and the David West
on the ladder, on the downside of their career, trying to ring chase. Yeah, David West last 3 years ring chasing.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's my guy, but he was ring chasing, boy.
Out there ring chasing and just
we see it happen all the time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, T-Mac's trying to ring chase too. You almost got one.
Yeah.
He almost got one. He was on that Spurs team with Ray Allen in the game win. People don't even know he was on that team. He got a ring. With some in his Lakers. Some in his Lakers, he didn't even do nothing. Don't got a ring. So, I mean, I guess Kawhi, you still had a good night. I thought we were going to stink it up, but the rest of the team was trash. I think Danny Green had an offer.
That's rough.
Yeah, it was a tough night for them.
Danny didn't want to get included in that. He wanted to stay.
Yeah, Danny was like, man, I ain't trying to get traded, but I mean, I'll take going to the north. Go hang up there with Drake.
I mean, it's interesting how this game turned out. I actually thought Kawhi was going to coming off of a big night for Kawhi where he had 45 points. I thought Kawhi was going to come into this game with at least another 40-point night and prove something to San Antonio.
I think Pop probably single-handedly tried to stop Kawhi. And
they was definitely triple teaming.
Yeah, and make everybody else try to beat you.
I mean, why not? They don't have really anybody else consistent who can get their own shot off the team on the team that was playing tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. Kawhi had a solid night. 8 for 13. I'll take those numbers. That's a bad night. He had 8 for 13.
Hey, that's efficient, right?
That's efficient, boys. They had 8 for 13, only missed 5 shots. But you got spanked by 20. Yeah.
So we'll keep. Toronto still has the opportunity, as we mentioned a moment ago, to at least make some noise. In the East.
They might make a move too.
The Spurs, we don't.
They're in the playoff race.
They're in the playoff race right now.
They won like the last 11 out of 15.
They're 21-17.
I just don't see. When the playoffs come around, they don't have that player who. Because
you got two dudes who also.
When it comes down to it,
you have two dudes
they can go get you a bucket.
You have two dudes who can fall off and not.
He got DeMar DeRozan. He can go get a bucket on anybody.
We saw how that worked in Toronto.
I don't have no confidence in him neither. We watched him get beat.
I didn't have confidence in Kyle Lowry more than I didn't have confidence in DeMar.
There's a reason.
DeMar DeRozan can go get a bucket.
DeMar DeRozan got benched in the playoffs last year because he wasn't getting them no buckets.
He definitely did get benched and sitting like this.
Exactly.
With the smack face.
That's because of turnovers and making poor decisions. But as you get older and you play and you get traded, how
much older you want him to get?
And you get traded and you got a point to prove. DeMar DeRozan in the playoffs, he's going to go get a bucket.
You can get a point to
prove. He's Jimmy Butler
against,
in a different skin.
He ain't playing J.R. Smith no more. J.R. Smith is not your primary defender.
Hey, J.R. locked him up.
It looked like it, didn't it?
Well, we gonna see where that goes. I want to talk to you gentlemen about a guy up in the mill.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's from Greece. They call him the Greek Freak.
Giannis. He's the first name.
He was my preseason MVP.
He's bad, man.
And he's looking right now, if not James Harden, it could be Giannis Antetokounmpo as the MVP. Now, these two cats who are probably 1 and 2 in the MVP race were both the players of December. James Harden was the Western Conference player of December. Giannis Antetokounmpo was the Eastern Conference player of December. Coach Bud, we know him personally out here in Atlanta. We've seen him do great things. He's got Giannis playing the best ball of his career. He's scoring at a higher percentage in the paint than Shaquille O'Neal did.
Yeah, because
in his prime,
there's not really too many paint defenders these days.
That's true, but you still gotta make it.
I mean, also the NBA. Like we said, it's soft, way softer than it was with Shaq playing.
Tomorrow night they actually face the Atlanta Hawks. It'll be a game for Giannis against the Hawks. It's in Milwaukee. Game is in Milwaukee. The Bucks are currently 26-10. And the Bucks are currently 26-10.
I said you out here lying to these people.
Popping.
Oh no, we know the Hawks ain't 26-10. We know they're 11-26.
Kawhi, had a little kinship after the game.
What they do? A Bill Belichick handshake?
No, they actually hug.
Oh snap!
They actually hug. I'm shocked.
I mean, hey, it's all about love. It's all about love. In 2019,
love everybody. Ain't that what Kanye said?
Is the Greek Freak? Is he the MVP of the league?
No. Just because of
what you putting that?
No, I would still give it to James over Giannis.
James,
because you see a lot of times at the end of these Milwaukee games, Giannis, as great as he is, he's more playing that center field defender in the paint type joint. You get the rebounds. It's other people that's doing more for the team late.
What you mean?
I feel like Chris Middleton, you see him scoring a lot late in the games. But James is you live and die by James at this point.
And you live and die by Giannis.
I mean, for the first 3 quarters, for sure. And that's just for what I see.
You're not watching me Milwaukee games, are you?
Some of them, just a few. It's hard to get them. Unless NBA ticket were to shoot me something for free,
Just as a league pass.
I'll catch them. Exactly.
League pass that thing.
I'll catch them when they on TNT.
So you trying to say you're not going to shop for the Milwaukee Bucks game, are you? No,
I might.
Yeah, boy, you see y'all dunking on everybody every night like you just did yesterday.
Look, hold on, he playing the Hawks next. Okay, so I
won't watch that either.
I thoroughly expect. Never mind.
I thoroughly expect 35, 14, and 9 tomorrow.
Something about that, yeah. 3 blocks,
3 steals,
2 of them probably on Dwayne Dedman.
maybe 2 on Trey. Try to go in lane, throw them on them.
He probably might put that off the back.
I got Giannis as the MVP as of right now. I hear what's going on with James Harden. But
in other words, I'm not gonna stand here for this slander.
We're not gonna throw Giannis under the bus.
He's not gonna stand for the Trey slander. That's what he's trying to say.
Exactly.
I mean, the Hawks are the Hawks right now. We'll talk about them as
they miss what they're playing, ain't they?
They sure are. They need to cut some of John minutes. I'm trying to tell you.
These fools supposed to be tanking. These fools winning. They're like, I'm trying to mess up.
Listen, John Collins trying to get this All-Star game. He don't care about
that boy going to
that.
All-Star game.
Hey, he hooping right now.
He is, but he ain't going to All-Star game.
We'll see.
I ain't no expect with a 10-win season going to the All-Star game.
We'll see how that all plays out. Speaking of the All-Star game, we'll continue to talk about Giannis and James Harden as things goes on. We had some of the first returns actually come back about the All-Star game and what's going on.
My man.
And the Western Conference, of course, LeBron James and Steph Curry are leading the way.
Of course.
And my man.
So hold on, who gonna pick that team though? Like, is it gonna still be
Giannis and
it's gonna be
Giannis and
Steph,
Bron?
Giannis and Bron.
So who the Hawks drafted? His name is up there on the leaderboard, people. For the people at home,
technically, he was drafted by the Hawks.
Whose name? Like we said, it was gonna be good. What's his name?
That I said back
Luka.
I mean, he's on first name basis too. Luka.
I mean, a lot of his people home voting for him as they should be,
and people in the U.S. see him too.
No, a lot of that's coming from overseas. Same as Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin's top 10 right now.
He got the Asian people,
and Luka got his people.
Yeah, but Luka.
Hold on, but Luka deserved to be there.
Luka deserves to be there. Luka is Luka.
Luka doesn't deserve to be in the All-Star game. Let's keep it funky. He does not deserve to be in the All-Star game.
I ain't saying gonna be there, but
kidding me?
So okay. So in the All-Star game, you only get about five forwards. Okay. So LeBron is automatically number one.
Luka's a guard.
They got him listed. They got him in the front court. They don't have him. No, he's listed with the forwards. All right, he's in the front court. So
that's a glitch.
Does he need? he need no, but he plays. He can play shooting guard and all that, of course. Yeah. But he's listed as a power forward, small forward most nights.
Oh, because that's how they start.
So he needs to be in the All-Star game over Kevin Durant.
He got more votes than
him. No. I'm asking you, gentlemen.
I mean, but
people. Okay, and I said his people are voting for him. Y'all say he should be there.
Tell Trey to get people in Oklahoma to vote.
He need to be there over Kevin Durant. It's a simple yes or no. Does he need to be in there over Kevin Durant? Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no? Because you made a face to me. Anthony Davis. Does he deserve to be in the All-Star game over Anthony Davis?
That's a center.
He's in the. They do front court guards. Does he deserve to be in the All-Star game over Anthony Davis?
He deserved to be in there. In one of them how many players go from each conference?
He goes the West.
12.
It's the West.
How many players go from each conference?
Yeah, it's about. Well, no, it's 12. It'll be 12. Yeah, but then
24 people.
They'll single-handedly pick. It'll be 12 each. 12 West.
Out of the West, he deserves to be one of them 12
because he is balling.
I agree. Sure.
Draymond's not going this year because he stinks. He should have went 1 year.
I don't know what's going on with Draymond.
Clayton probably not going this year either.
I can see
Chris
Luka.
Paul shouldn't be in
I
there.
don't know.
Chris Paul
I don't know if Luka should be there, man.
Young boy.
He gonna be in the
and
roster.
he's one of the
some
best
games,
in the
for
West
sure.
on the West Coast.
Okay, so look, we gonna play this.
Luka is the reason they are in the playoff chase.
Yeah, he is.
I dig all that.
He's one of the best in the NBA.
Let's put it like this: in the West, we know it's going. Bron's going. Dame's going. Russ.
Did you
GG.
say? Did
Dame
you
is
say
going.
Dame and
Dame.
Russ before you said Steph Curry?
I wasn't.
He was naming people.
I'm just naming
Calm
people.
down.
I'm just naming
You
people.
get so emotional. Jesus.
What is going on here?
Okay, Steph,
Jesus.
Bron,
Name somebody from Philly, because he before he
Steph,
get
Bron,
upset, he turned red.
Paul.
Dame. What?
Man, he messing him account, man.
Dame's not even in the top 5 as far
He's
as
gonna get there.
He should be.
He's gonna.
he should not be. Yeah.
And guard.
Okay. So
Yeah, he
if they
should
don't
be.
get there. Okay, so Steph, Bron, KD, AD. Who else in the West? James. That's 5 people on top of my head right there.
Karl Anthony Towns.
I mean, he might make it, may possibly.
Hold on, you know why he don't want Luke in there? Because if Luke get in there, Lou Williams can't get in there.
Definitely not
They
over
took a
Luka.
position. Lou a guard.
Lose the
Lou a
guard,
guard.
but Lou's not getting.
Not over
No,
Luka. Not over Luka.
He don't want Luka getting there because we know he's gonna be on his head by Luka being.
You so right.
Yeah,
No, listen, Luka's gonna be a great. It'll be nothing that y'all can
Luka
say to
is
me.
a great player.
That's gonna make me feel
you
like
had to hate him because he's from Florida. He's a Florida.
baller.
the
right
Hawks
now.
didn't need him. He fucking being for
The Hawks need somebody who
They
can get
just
buckets.
they just didn't need him. They just
No, you say they didn't even because he fit the culture here.
he don't. Yeah, that's what.
We ain't got no culture. They ain't got no culture.
You a black man. You know what Atlanta goes. It's the black mecca.
Trey half black.
But Trey was being
I don't care about
endorsed.
Trey being black.
He was being endorsed by the hip hop culture who's gonna buy tickets to come to the game.
These
Quavo and all them.
These fools will come to the
Listen,
game last year.
They come to the game
If
to
they
see
win,
Trey.
Quavo will come anyway.
They're not gonna win. They're not gonna win with it. He wasn't.
Jake
coming-
Fromm, the quarterback of the Bulldogs, but Quavo is on their head. So what you mean?
And
I don't
we
care
ain't
about
never
that.
seen Quavo go to Georgia football game till last year.
They did not lead.
Kirby Smart ain't black.
He's not. We see that.
Yeah, and Quavo was what color? I mean, Quavo's black.
He
right?
wanted the black guy out there, Justin Fields. That's what that was really.
And he
about.
gonna be at the game when Justin Fields transfer
He will.
too.
He'll be out
So
there.
what you mean?
And
He
Justin,
wasn't
and
coming-
Justin Fields won.
if you win,
and Justin
you
Fields
win.
won.
How many
leaving
games
Alabama.
Quavo done came to? This
Couple
year.
of the big games. The games Trey invites him to.
The games Trey invites him to.
When they play the big teams, that's when he invites them to. It comes up to.
Boy, so he can get washed. That's
That's his home. That's his man. He wanted Trey Young here.
We don't care what Quavo wants.
And that's what's wrong with
You heard his last
They
album?
listen to Quavo on them.
I'm just
They
saying.
was that's why it was the owner's pick, and owners listen to Quavo on them, and that's why.
So is Zion coming to? Is
Please,
Zion
God,
coming to
no.
Atlanta?
Man, look, Zion's a 6'6" point guard.
Hey, when I was in New York, they told
Zion-
Zion
They,
heavy,
but they might,
heavy.
but they.
He'll probably fit
but
up
the
there.
Knicks ain't never gonna be good, so they just want to put a show on. I'm tired of the Hawks just making decisions just because they want to put people in State Farm Arena. You built this big ass arena and made all these renovations, and now you want to pay for it. So no, you need to go win something.
They want to win something, but
They ain't going about it the wrong way.
This the formula they went with.
Look like this, basketball wise, because the basketball people want Luka. Basketball wise, not just culture wise. Who you to pick, Luka or Trey?
Basketball wise, I don't know if I'm gonna tell you. I may have missed out on Luka simply for the fact that I didn't think that he would bring over any grit coming playing.
Atlanta's
from playing
one of the-
overseas.
one of the
So
biggest international cities.
It is. I may have missed out on Luka because I may have went with Jared Jackson, or even if I didn't take Trey, I might have took Marvin Bagley. I might have went somewhere else before taking Luka. I just
Because you can't have you hate for the foreigners. Like you can't say they foreigners.
I don't hate the foreigners. I love it.
Luka,
I love their women.
We not going to see Luka, God. We not going to see.
Exactly, but
They
when you,
can
once
pick
you start getting the stamp from the LeBron and all them.
Once they start winning, then we be like, oh, okay,
But look,
he's
but
nice.
as soon as you start getting the stamp from LeBron and KD
And
and
it's
all them.
only the first year. Like, yo, next year that nigga can be garbage.
But look, and
He killing.
he's always gonna have one thing that Trey's not gonna have. He's always gonna be 6'7".
Wait, Dallas going to
something
the
you
playoffs?
can't teach.
They're in the playoff race.
They in the race.
They're in the race.
They also got a better team though than the Hawks. They have a
Yeah,
better
like,
team.
stop it.
Who? What do you mean?
Oh,
They got a
HD
legend
and
on the
DeAndre.
team.
Harrison Barnes,
And
DeAndre,
DeAndre.
Dennis Smith, Wesley Matthews.
They try to get Dennis Smith
They
up out of
tried
there.
to get Dennis
Y'all
Smith.
tripping.
Yeah, you just told me Wesley Matthews was like a off-brand Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, but that's still a good player. Shit,
I'll take Kent
All right.
Bazemore over
So
him.
you look,
Dennis
you got,
Smith, though.
The Hawks got.
Dennis Smith tough.
And Luca.
I do like that.
Dennis Smith and Luca is a tag team problem.
They got a way better team. So I mean, Luka, I don't want to get it misconstrued. Like I don't think that he's a horrible talent. He's a great talent. I just don't think he should be in the All-Star game as of yet. I haven't seen that from him. I'm not saying he will never be an All-Star. I don't know if he should be an All-Star over someone. I don't think he should be an All-Star over the Joker. I don't think he should be like
over Karl Anthony Towns. You don't think?
No, Karl Anthony Towns.
That's all I'm saying.
But
Luka has hit so many
he
big
been
shots this year as a rookie. He's been
Karl
bald.
Anthony Towns in the last couple weeks since Jimmy Butler been gone.
Karl Anthony Towns be folding when he play against other big players.
And we haven't seen what Luka's going to do overall yet.
Every time we have seen it. We've seen what Luka can do already. Based on who's been guarding him, it's been game after game. It's been game after game.
He a young boy.
They put him the other day. He talking about something on YouTube.
I see that.
In the playoffs, he gonna do the same thing if they make it.
Nah.
You know, see, that's what it means. Like, yo,
I'm telling y'all, watch my words.
I'm gonna give you a few more names in the West, and we gonna talk in the East. We spoke LeBron and Luka are the top two in the front court right now, voting wise. LeBron,
I
Luka.
don't think he should be top two.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
I know it's August because
his people voting for him. He from
Spain?
overseas somewhere. No, it's like Yugoslavia,
Ukraine.
Somewhere like that. Yeah.
I know you something like that.
Guard wise is Steph Curry, Derrick Rose.
Hey man, D Rose getting love out here, man.
He balling, but dang.
Then James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Klay Thompson wrapped it up. Then your man Dame Lillard.
I would put Dame over Clay.
Yeah, Clay. I don't think
they right behind each other.
I don't think Clay should make the All-Star team this year.
Dame over Derrick Rose.
No, Derrick Rose having a hell of a season.
But Derrick Rose having a great season. And
Derrick Rose having a hell of a season.
Derrick Rose has a
great comeback season.
Derrick Rose has a huge fan base.
He does.
Williams can't make the All-Star. But Lou be balling just as much as Derrick Rose do. If not, I take Lou over Derrick Rose.
You're right.
But Lou doesn't have a huge fan base like Derrick Rose.
That's who's doing the voting right now.
I mean, if we talking about just straight hooping,
you talking about hooping? I mean,
then no, Derrick Rose shouldn't make. I mean, Derrick Rose should make it over a lot of them. And
we talk about this year, I mean, I put Derrick Rose.
He can be a reserve. He can get his name called.
In the Eastern Conference, in the front court, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's leading the way. Then we have Kawhi Leonard, Joel Embiid, Jason Tatum, Blake Griffin, Vince Carter,
old man Vince.
Hey, if Vince make it though, that'd be lit.
Andre Drummond, Gordon Hayward, and Al Horford. Guard wise, we have Kyrie Irving.
If they had the old format, this would be a horrible All-Star game.
Kyrie Irving leading the way for your guards. Then it's Dwayne Wade.
Wow,
I think he might make it just for the send-off.
His name.
Then you have Kemba Walker, Ben Simmons. Victor Oladipo, Kyle Lowry, Zach LaVine,
he was balling.
Jeremy Lin,
He's been hooping lately. Wow.
Yeah,
Bradley Beal, and John Wall.
They got to do something.
Well,
about this voting.
we can mark my dog John off because he's not playing no more this season, so we can mark him off.
John up out of here.
Jeremy Lin, go ahead mark him off because he ain't gonna get more votes no more. So for the guards, we know who's gonna make it is gonna be Kyrie. Who else on this list?
Kyrie, Dwayne Wade,
Kemba
Walker,
Vic will get in there. I think D Wade will get in there just to get in there for the old time's sakes. The front court, Giannis of course, Kawhi of course, Joel, Jimmy.
The rest of them
was a toss up. Al no, Gordon Hayward no. Andre, he's been balling. I'll put Vince in there just for the old man. That'll be the first 40 plus over in the All-Star game. He been dunking on people this year.
He did get in the dunk contest. I know Catch Money Man there. He don't want to get in there.
Yeah, I want Vince. Hey, look, he can still windmill and stuff. Hey, man. Ain't too many.
But he might just give you one. He might just give you one.
Let me get one dunk off.
We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back. We'll be right back. We talked about some NBA action and we're gonna move into some things that'll be taking off this weekend in the NFL. We'll talk about NFL Wild Card Weekend.
Oh, you can't talk about that.
And a lot more news in the NFL.
We also got the national championship game to talk about.
We ain't talking about that.
You're tuned in. These Urban Times Live Hip Hop Daily presents Sideline Stories. We'll be right back.
They almost lost to UCF.
Almost doesn't count.
You right. I was rooting for y'all too.